I'm Kyle Noggle, and this is Brooks Sports Decisions for the Future. So, for my group, we decided to choose a multi step plan, which includes expanding into Europe, mainly starting in the Western Europe, Spain and Portugal, eventually moving into France, and then Western Russia, uh, pertaining to Moscow and St. Petersburg, and then eventually expanding even more in Japan, even though we have one store there already. And then finally, we will start sponsoring major events all over the world. So, for our criteria, we looked at some charts that um, have popped up for the past marathons, specifically from 2009 to 2014. Um, it shows that Europe has increased its running as a whole about 10.3%, um, pertaining to Spain, Portugal, and France. Spain's increased about 23%. Portugal 64% increase, and have had the top two average finishing times in the last couple marathons. France has a 23% increase and has the sixth fastest time overall. Russia had the biggest out of every country increase in running with over 300%, but lacked in finishing time, which they landed fifth place. So, expanding on that, major running events in Europe have grown tremendously. The Paris Marathon has an average of 55,000 runners. Tokyo has about 36,000 runners. The Berlin Marathon with 44,000 runners. So, as you can see, it's growing exponentially all over the world. Um, so, we have decided that with the 5 year plan to expand overseas, like I said, still have a target demographic in the countries to expand, which is about age range of 25 to 37, because those are the most valuable runners to us that we reach out to. Social media is probably the most inexpensive way to reach out to our target customers. Rebranding the logo because it's not too appealing. It's going to be more affordable for the people to buy these shoes, and it's not really time consuming because we'll put a market research team on the rebranding, and then eventually sponsorship races increase the reach to racers. So we'll have races that pertain to those who are a part of the Brooks team. So we've had some issues in the past with trying to expand into other sports. We've tried and failed in the past. The research and development, and also with research and development, sorry, the window seems to have been is too small for us to research, develop, get a marketing team, produce the new to new products in the other sports in order to meet our goals. So we don't think that's the best idea to try and expand into other sports. It's just not the right time and place for it. Major disadvantages, like I was saying, it increased the marketing expensive. You have to, in order to rebrand, you got to spend money. You got to get new logos, design. You got to get more social media out there and get brand awareness. So you got to spend money in order to make money. But we would also have to increase the labor force if we're going to expand into all the other countries that we're trying to do in the next 5 years. So you got to pay for training for the new staff, retail positions, and also other management staff for all the other branches. So the action plan would be 5 years. Year one would be to expand into Spain and Portugal, like we have gone over before, and then year two would be let's see. Year two would be to expand into to France and then Russia and then Japan. But ultimately, by year 4, we would like to sponsor as many running events as we can in order to make up for the time and, and money spent on this decision. So we would have to reach that 500 million total in the next 5 years. And so major risks and responses. Being an international company, you gotta, if you're not making money in the other markets across the world, and if you're not appealing to other target clients or selling products, then you have to fall back on the ones that are making the money, which probably isn't the best thing, but we would have to do it. Uh, Paying for high prices for the shoe. If you're for a high price, paying a high price for a bad quality shoe, you our target demographic won't want to buy more than one pair of shoe, even though we try and get people to buy 2 pairs of shoes when they visit the store. And also in the past, we've had about 5 CEO changes, but we do have a strong one now, so that would help our company. That is helping our company right now stay afloat. So this we believe that this is our best option to expand into other countries around the world to get the $500 million goal and total of $1 billion by 2020. Thank you.